Hey, welcome to Spoiler Alert Advice, where people send us emails and we do our best to answer the questions.
We have gotten about 5 new questions, so it's time for a new video.
Exactly. So, first off, thanks everyone for submitting their questions, and we're looking forward to answering them.
Yep, we hope we help you instead of her.
Yep, and we hope even if we don't help you, that at least the results are funny enough for you to email us back and tell us how they went.
Yep.
So this first one comes from Zane. He writes, "Hello, here's a somewhat different kind of dating question for you, I'm sure. My GF has been taking up judo for the last 6 months. Tori already knows what's coming. Since then, I kinda tease her a lot, telling her she's basically wasting her time and that judo has no relevance in the real world, and she wouldn't be able to use it against anyone, including me. Well, last week she finally took me up on it, and boy was I wrong. She flipped me on my back with ease. Being the macho man I am, I quickly got up and brushed myself off as if nothing happened. The next day my neck was killing me so much I went to urgent care, which led to a visit to an orthopedist and a neurologist. To make the story short, I now have a severe case of whiplash and have to wear a neck brace for the next month. Now I feel like the biggest loser in the world. My GF kicked my butt. I know I will recover physically, but will I ever recover mentally? It's not easy to admit defeat." From Zane. I'm sorry for laughing at your problem, Zane.
But it's a funny problem.
It is a funny problem.
Because your girlfriend sounds awesome.
She does sound awesome.
Like, really.
This does not sound like a problem, and if it did sound like a problem, it's like a problem you'd want to have. You know someone that can kick people's butts now. That's like a personal bodyguard.
Cool.
Right there.
I mean, you probably shouldn't fight her anymore.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
for both
true.
your safety and your pride.
No.
Maybe if she can see that you're good at it. You're
Yeah.
good at judo. I'm not, or you don't even have to say you're not, just say you're good at judo and then just move past this and go, okay, now we won't do it together anymore, but I am happy that this makes you happy.
Exactly.
And then move on.
Do you think your girlfriend might feel bad that she put her boyfriend in a neck brace?
I hope so. I hope your girlfriend does actually feel some remorse.
Oh yeah, if she doesn't, that might be a pretty destructive relationship you might be heading towards.
Okay, anyway, I hope that this kind of helps you in your girlfriend's problems. I would definitely just say, concede that she is a good judo, what's the word?
Master. Concede that she's an excellent martial artist, because that's what she sounds like.
She obviously did a good job. And then, never mention it.
As a guy, our egos get bruised pretty easily, so just be happy that your girlfriend is a talented individual, because the fact that she's talented at one thing is just an even better characteristic about her that you can admire, and that's something that you both can cherish.
That's good. Look on the silver lining of life.
Exactly.
Your girlfriend's pretty awesome. You should be happy to be with her.
And in about a month, that neck brace is going to be like right off, so you have that to look forward to.
And hopefully she'll be thinking, oh, I should reward him for being such a trooper.
Exactly.
With a neck brace. And then you guys can like grow with that.
Yeah,
so.
this might be a good thing for them. Like they're going to be closer together. Injuries like she's going to have to like, oh, can you help me with this? Like, of course, honey, sort of thing. Like this can bring you two together.
I hope the guilt and emotional shaming brings you two closer together. Question number 2.
This one comes from...
This is from Brandy.
Yes, Brandy.
It's a fun name. Okay, so my best friend in the whole world is becoming somewhat of a bitch. She often asks for favors without even saying thank you, and then later she acts like she did the work herself. She especially likes to ask me for favors. One time I ended up building a photo album for her uncle's birthday for 3 days. That's insane. How can I stop her selfish attitude without looking like the one who is selfish? Alright, so... She does sound like kind of a bitch.
She kind of does.
That's horrible.
3 days.
Yeah, that's like insane. I'm gonna go off the assumption that she's not always a bitch and that she's actually a good person, because otherwise my advice would be stop being friends with her.
Yeah.
So let's just work off she's actually a good person. I think she needs to start standing on her own 2 feet.
Exactly.
And the best way for her to do that is for you to stop helping her.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably gonna be a little hard and she might be a little confused and hurt. But really, the next time she asks, like, hey, can you do this for me? Just take a step back and say, I'm sorry, I'm kind of busy right now.
It might be good for her, too, because she will have to learn to be less dependent. Like, what's going to happen if you're not around the next time? She's going to be wondering, like, oh, shoot, now I can't do anything. But she's going to have to learn the hard way that she has to do certain things herself.
Exactly. It could have just been, like, a rolling, like, she asked for 1 or 2 things, and then she kept asking because people kept saying yes. So
Exactly.
I think you need to be the one that cuts it off.
Exactly.
And just goes, no, I'm busy, I'm sorry, I can't do this, and then she'll have to keep doing, and then she'll have to do things on her own.
Yeah.
And if you want to make it a little easier, you can maybe wait till she's halfway through something and then offer to help her with it. maybe that'll lessen the blow a little bit.
Exactly.
Or just offer to help her, like, you know, together. Like, oh, no, I can't do it myself, but we can do it.
Oh yeah, make it a team effort, so that way you two, like, spend time together. It's not like
I'm really
she's
busy,
doing it all herself.
I can't make this photo album. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm really busy too, but if you want to go buy the things and bring them home tonight, I will help you make it, type of thing. But yeah, so I think just, like, stop laughing at her. She has a legitimate problem.
I know, I'm just like, I really want to see this photo album. If it took 3 days to make, it must be amazing.
Yeah, good on you.
So please let us know what that photo album turned out like.
Send pictures.
Send pictures.
But yeah, I think you need to take a step back. And if you have other close friends that she's asking, maybe you could tell them, take a step back as well. Because everyone in her life needs to just, like, let her stand on her own 2 feet. It's time to grow up.
Question number 3. This one comes from Taryn. Taryn writes, hi. Oh, those are exclamation points. Never mind. So I need some advice. If you can tell from the subject line, I'm taking 18 units this semester. And for those of you who don't know college unit system, that is a lot of units.
That is the maximum amount of units you can take at our school without paying extra.
Exactly. I'm taking 18 units this semester, and I'm involved in a lot of clubs and on-campus events. My schedule can get very busy on a moment's notice, and that can be very stressful. How would you recommend dealing with stress? That is a good question.
So, Justin and I have both taken 18 units before in previous semesters, and we are both also involved on many things on campus, so we understand your problem. Probably the best advice I can give you is to stay organized.
Yes, organization is key for that sort of stressful life.
I have my planner out, and it's like, I have everything I do for the day. Underneath it, I have everything I want to accomplish. Like, I'll have my classes and meetings and, like, you know, events in the day part. Underneath, I'll put what things I need that are due, or what things homework I want to accomplish that day. And then I'll highlight things that, like, you know, this project is due this day, so I put it there so, you know, I know what's coming up. So I think just keeping organized, making sure that you're on top of everything is probably the best thing. And then also, knowing when to say no.
That makes sense too, because you are putting a lot of stress on yourself sometimes, and you may not even realize it.
You may just be like, you know, someone just asked, like, can you, I don't know, run this letter to someone for me? And sometimes you need to just say, you know what, I'm sorry, I'm super busy right now, I can't do it.
Exactly, and that's not bad for you. You have your own life to deal with as well.
Exactly. So, get organized.
Getting organized, definitely #1 priority.
Which I can definitely help you with if you need help on that. Definitely, if you can, cutting back on unimportant commitments. Things that you committed to and you don't really want to do them anymore, or they're not important, or you can, like, leave them till later. Definitely think about maybe cutting those out.
Exactly. Prioritization. Making sure that you know what comes first in your busy life.
Yeah. And then just, you know, sometimes you might need to just take a break.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Take a day, like Friday, Saturday, don't do any homework, turn off your phone, like maybe just like take a day to yourself or invite a bunch of friends over and just hang out. Yeah. Just take some time to breathe. Don't let yourself get super stressed because there's a bunch of people around you who can support you and help you.
Exactly. Oh, another thing that came really handy for me is knowing that you're not alone in this. A lot of people around you, especially in your club's organization classes, they also have very similar and stressful lives. There are ways that you can work together to, like, lessen the load for everyone. Study groups for classes, making sure everyone works together in clubs and organizations, and like Tori said, organization to figure out which one takes top priority at the time.
Yeah.
So putting all those things together, you should be able to manage yourself a very less stressful life.
Team effort is a really good idea.
Team effort.
Get a study group that will lessen your homework time. Make sure you're not the only one doing things in clubs. That will lessen that time. Like, teamwork.
Exactly.
Key.
Also, when everyone's working, you know that everyone's working.
Yeah, good point.
Make sure everyone pulls their own weight, sort of thing.
Yep. So, from this, organization, prioritization, teamwork.
Oh, that sounds like a synergistic management solution.
I'm going to put it on a pillow or something.
That you give out to, like, small business owners.
I'm going to bring it to, like, interviews and go, this is my motto.
Then sit promptly on that pillow.
Yeah, I'm going to give them the pillow.
Oh, you can give them the pillow.
Bribery.
Okay. Bribery, extortion, and blackmail. Those are the next 3 business.
That's the other pillow. They go together.
It's a twin set.
Yeah.
So spoiler alert, now making pillows. So question number
4.
Question number 4.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Question number 4 from Marcus, our
Marcus.
return advisee.
Yes, awesome.
Alright, so you have another problem. Your roommate and you have started interviewing for a third spot in the apartment, and you say that you and your roommate can't seem to decide on someone. Every guy he likes, I don't, and every guy I like, he doesn't. We've talked to like 5 people so far, and I'm afraid it won't end. How do you decide on the same roommate? Have any of you ever had this problem?
That is a tough question, because I have never had this problem.
I have. I want to read your PS, though. PS, my pet rock is doing really well. His name is Dwayne. That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
You're awesome.
So, for people who may not have seen the last video, we were giving him pet advice last time, and one of the suggestions was a pet rock. And now Marcus has gotten a pet rock.
Alright, so I have had this problem before, or a similar problem at least. Over the summer, one of our roommates graduated, and me and my other roommate needed to find a third person. And it's hard.
Sounds hard.
You know, you want to find someone who you mesh with well, but at the same time, you also just want to find someone because rent is expensive. So I think you guys may need to come together, and off the bat, what are you looking in a roommate? Get together a list of your top priorities, and then, like, make them, like, you each get 3 top things. Like, you're not going to find someone that both of you mesh with completely in an interview. That's, like, a 5-minute thing where you're all nervous, you're all in a high-stress environment. You need to just, like, find your top 3 things and then go in it looking at like that.
Oh.
If that makes sense.
No, that totally makes sense.
So, you want to just, like, have those together. And then when you interview someone, if they fit those 3 categories for both of you, but then, like, oh, tidiness wasn't on your thing and he seems kind of messy. Stop. He's fine. Let him live with you. You need a roommate, you guys.
There always has to be room for compromise.
Exactly. Compromise is probably the best thing you can do right here. And and I believe you said in your email you're afraid it won't end. You need to end it.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so long you can go without a roommate, judging from your situation.
Yeah. Get your other roommate together, make your list of things that are top priority, interview some people, and find the best of those people. Don't let a never-ending stream of people into your apartment.
That totally makes sense. And if you're looking for characteristics a roommate should have, organization, prioritization, and teamwork are 3 great things that you can never go wrong with. So if you find someone that has any of those 3 characteristics, you can, like, make them your roommate on the spot.
I hope your roommate search goes well. I know it's super stressful.
Yeah.
I understand.
And let us know how this turns out for you. We hope you can find a roommate within the next couple of days after seeing this video.
And if your roommate doesn't really, if he's unreasonable and doesn't want to do this, maybe go through the people that he liked and see which one you hated less.
Oh, that's true.
You might just need to do that.
Exactly.
Compromise, man.
Compromise.
So yeah. I think we have one more question.
Yes, we had a comment question from our first spoiler alert trailer that we didn't get to until today.
Yeah, sorry guys. It's probably better to email us if you have questions because
we don't always get to see the comments.
Well, email is the best way to get us for advice questions.
Exactly.
Comments we love in general.
Exactly. So this comment says, as I try to pull it up really quickly.
Alright, finally we found it.
Yes, this comment asker asks, how do you deal with friends who are always busy? Ooh, that is a tough question, especially for everyone who has a lot of units.
Yes. Also, I feel like we've both been that friend.
Oh, we've both been that friend. So what you should do is start a YouTube channel, and then you and that friend will spend a lot of time together.
So I think what you probably want to do is, first off, you need to be the initiator in things.
Gotcha. That makes more sense.
Yeah, it's just like, I know it's going to be hard and kind of annoying, but if they say, like, oh, I'm busy, say, okay, when are you free? Like, oh, I guess I'm free, you know, for 30 minutes next Friday. You're like, cool, you want to meet up and talk? Yeah, sure. And then text them again the Thursday before. Hey, we still on for Friday at 3:30 or whatever?
Exactly.
And they say, yeah, sure. And then they go and you guys talk and it's awesome. And then they'll text you again. Text them. It's super annoying, but you need to just text them. Keep on it. If you value this friendship, you might need to take on the role of initiator for a while. And I promise you, if they are your good friend and you keep this up, they will really appreciate it. Because I've been that friend and I've also had friends like that, and I always really appreciate when they make that effort for me. And I've always had friends reciprocate after a while.
Exactly.
Even if it might take a while.
Yep. As people who have been both busy and the friend who's looking to hang out with someone busy, it's really nice when someone takes the extra effort to like, oh, this person wants to hang out with me. I'm so glad he's putting up with me and not responding to him or something like that. So they will appreciate it, and I'm sure you will appreciate too that you finally get to hang out with a friend that's always busy.
Yeah, just stay on top of it. Ask them, like, if there's like, I'm busy, ask them when they're free.
Yeah.
So don't let them say I'm busy. Just say, well, okay, when can you meet?
Exactly.
They're like, oh, well, let me look at my schedule.
Yep.
And then they'll probably find something.
Yep.
Hopefully. All our questions
all
for
our
this
questions
week.
for this week.
I hope we entertained you and that we answered your questions adequately.
Yes, and we all hope to hear from you back very soon, so that way we can know how well our advice went, or at least how funnily the situation it put you in was.
We love getting emails to see how you guys are catching up.
Yep. And yeah.
That's this week's video.
Exactly. So thanks for watching, everybody.
If you liked, please give us a thumbs up, and please subscribe to our channel, as we're putting out new videos every Monday and Friday.
Yep.
Usually.
And we'll put like the link to our YouTube channel like right here. I think we did that last time.
Sure. I don't care.
And if you want to see more of our videos, you can always check our channel because it's awesome.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Bye.